this is Ray Province with Celtic Ozark Solutions. One of the questions that I've been getting a lot lately from friends and people that I meet out on the internet was, how to go about writing solid, tightly crafted blog articles that the Google engines or Yahoo engines can pick up rather easily. So today I've created an instructional video on how to go about writing an effective article. I'm going to write this particular article for one of my blogs. It's a WordPress blog called Traveling the Ozarks. I'll take you step by step through the process of how I create the article, how I title the article so that the title matches information in my particular content, and then also so that it can have something in the title that would link back to my website. Then I'll also show you how I use those words in and throughout the article to become what we like to call an HTML anchor. And then also I'll talk about adding proper signature lines to your article. And hopefully this process will make things a little bit clearer for everyone on what I do to get my articles found out on the internet. I hope you enjoy this particular instructional video. I intend on doing more of them, so I'd appreciate it for any of you that find this on one of my websites or postings to take time and give me a comment or give me a feel for things that I can do that might be better. At the end of the day, I'm an old IT programmer. I'm not a videographer, so I'm always open to other good suggestions on what can make the videos more helpful for people on the back side of these. So sit back with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today we're going to add an article to my WordPress blog called Traveling the Ozarks. I've taken time to go ahead and write the article out. This is actually my favorite way to do it. I pull up a Word document and type everything out, make sure my grammar's correct, my English is correct, and get all of that squared away long before I ever pull up the internet to actually drop the article in on my WordPress blog. I've highlighted some things that I want to make note of today. First of all, this is an article that's going on my WordPress blog called Traveling the Ozarks. So you notice that the words Traveling the Ozarks are used in a couple of different places throughout the article. You notice I've opened up the article in this area here. I've highlighted in yellow with the name of that. Then you'll also find at the very end of my article, I've picked up the words Traveling the Ozarks again in a little different context. And then one time during the middle of this, I've used the word Traveling the Ozarks. These are what I like to call HTML anchors. They're a way for search engines like Yahoo and Google to pick up on words that are in the title of an article that are also being used down in the article. And that just adds strength to the whole affair. It makes it much easier for Google to search. It makes it much easier also for my customers to be able to find information about Traveling the Ozarks. So it's a real popular kind of keyword for people that come to Southwest Missouri looking for things to do. You also notice that my article title is eventually going to be called Traveling the Ozarks, the Riverside Inn. So I've also included the Riverside Inn as part of this particular article, again, to make an anchor, to make it easier for people to find articles about this particular wonderful restaurant, and then also the Google and Yahoo search engines. Then also I've included a hyperlink in my article to the website for the Riverside Inn restaurant in Ozark, Missouri. This also works as what we like to call a backlink. It's a link that takes someone to somebody else's website that's not located on their website. It's a way to help attract business for my friends down at the Riverside Inn. So my article length needs to be about 500 to 600 words. I find if you get articles much longer than that, you lose the attention of your customer and they often will not finish the article. So what I try to do is get across everything I want to say about a particular subject in 500 to 600 words in a nice, tightly crafted article. I make sure my English is good, make sure my spelling's good. I also would like you to take note of the fact that there is a signature line on this particular article. My signature line is this area located down here at the bottom that does two very important things. One, it tells people about Ray Province and what Ray Province does for them, gives you a bit of a personality for me to go along with the article I've written. And secondly, and probably most importantly, it provides information to the person reading the article on how they can contact me. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see happening every day. People will write wonderfully crafted articles and then they won't include any kind of signature line on them so that a potential customer might be able to get a hold of them, or somebody who just wants to ask questions about the articles or get permission to be able to rerun the article on their website. All of those sorts of things are very important. So you notice in mine I have an email address as well as my @Celtic Ozarkian on Twitter, so somebody could just tweet me wanting to know more about my article. And then also I've put a couple of hyperlinks for me also. The Celtic Ozarkian, which is my kind of blog website that I use to chronicle about life in the Ozarks. It's one of my main websites. And then also I put a hyperlink to Celtic Ozark Solutions, which is my IT company where I do website development and SEO. So it gives people a couple of opportunities to gain more information about me in the article also. My recommendation in terms of hyperlinks is you don't get more than 2 or 3 in an article. Since this is going out to my particular website, I've went ahead and put 3 in it. I have control over it, but there are many websites that you might want to post to, for instance, like hub pages that will kind of ixnay your article once in a while as being overly commercial. So there's a fine line that you have to draw in terms of the amount of hyperlinks and the amount of anchors that you use down in here. So this article is now set and ready to go to the website. It's got all the important keywords located throughout the article. It's got a signature line in it so that people can find me, and it's got some hyperlinks to take people back to find out more information about Ray Province. So now let's go ahead and take this article and post it out on our WordPress blog. Now we're back inside of my WordPress blog, and you notice I've logged in at the administration piece, and I'm inside the area where I can add new articles to Traveling the Ozarks. I have cut and pasted my article into the content section already, so that's all ready to go. If we scroll down through here just for a second, you'll also notice you can see the hyperlinks that are on the inside. So one of the last things I want to do now is be able to title this article. And again, we're going to use our keywords in the article. So I'm going to call this Traveling the Ozarks and the Riverside Inn. Now the keywords that I've used in the article are also located in my title. Now I'm going to come down here for keyword tags and add those also. And I'm going to click add. So now I've done 3 important things. I've used my keywords in my article. I have included them in the article itself, and I have put tags on my article with those important keywords. Now this post is ready to go. It will be easy for potential readers to find this article. It will also be very easy for Google and Yahoo search engines like that to find this as well. The last thing I have to do is click my publish button, and we're ready to go. So this is Ray Province with Celtic Ozark Solutions. I hope you've enjoyed this instructional video, and here's to getting more responses to your articles.